2021, Gohan Zenkai destroyed PvP. That same year, Android 18 Zenkai did the same. A Zenkai can take a character from being a bench warmer, borderline usable, to destroying PvP and almost breaking the game. Today I'm going to be going through the 5 characters whose Zenkai can literally break the game. But of course, this will depend on how much the game team chooses to buff these characters. Let me know any characters you think I missed in the comments, or one character that you hope gets a Zenkai soon. First character, instant green transmission Goku. This Goku might have the smallest kit in the game. The thing that made him unique was that he could cover change anything, and his instant transmission could literally dodge anything except a Rising Rush. But not only could his blue card counter anything except a Rising Rush, it left him with 0 vanish, so you were literally open for attack right after you counter your opponent. But if you had multiple blue cards in your hand, you may have been good. But in today's PvP meta, you will literally lose key and cards for just standing there or attacking certain characters in the game.
It's not working!
So yeah, this green Goku, not usable today. With his main ability, he gets another cover rescue, draws a blue card, and has a few other abilities that give him blast damage and some strike damage, but it's not enough. But during his time, he was definitely a problematic solid unit. With a Zenkai, the game could give this Goku similar to what they gave Namek Goku. Nah, that's probably too long. But maybe some parts, like imagine he restores 50 to 70% of his vanish after a blue card. Definitely more key for his main ability, and he should get damage up as the game goes on to make him a good strong last man standing unit. If he loses vanish from his blue card, then they could make the green card give him key and draw another blue card, so he could just counter your opponent again, and each time he uses a blue card his damage goes up. But if this Goku ever gets a Zenkai, it could be Namek Goku all over again. Counter, 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 game over.
Ready? Let's go, 18.
Yeah.
Android 17 and 18, the literal duo of destruction. They're getting clipped by blue ultras with cover nullification and green units with ultimates that delete your whole health bar. But just reading their kits, they already did a lot. I mean, when you switch to Android 18, you reverse your element, which means you can attack any unit. You get card draw speed, you get key and blue card cost down, and you cancel any downgrade. Swapping back to 17, you reverse the elements again, heal 20%, and reduce the enemy key and Dragon Ball 3 times. They work basically like a loop utility, like clockwork. Key restore, constant healing, and Dragon Ball control all in one unit, and they hit even harder against Saiyans and Super Saiyans and nullify endurance by default. But still, they're not used today, and why is that? Why could that be? Well, apart from the obvious damage buff they need when all units get when they get a Zenkai, that by itself might be enough to bring them back. But when you've got 0 cover nullification and 0 vanish manipulation in this meta, I mean, you're just asking for a beast gun to just punch through your health. You're asking for an ultra toes to just destroy you. You're asking for it. And that 90% to damage, it sounds good, right? Until you realize nearly every new unit, new ultra, new character that drops is getting 150% just on entry with card draw speed and built-in cover nullification. Again, this would make the unit overpowered if just damage is added. Not even a Zenkai might be needed here. That might be too much. It might literally more than break the game. They might just need a unique equipment just to make the flow of PvP better, because we can't go through that again. Transforming Goku Black, one of my most favourite units in the game. He lasted months after he initially came out and was really good and fun to use in PvP. One of the few units in the game who could transform at the time, and his green card kept giving him more cards. You could literally use a green card, get another green card, get another green card, get another green card, get another green card.
Are you serious right now?
Each time you use a green card, you're getting 10% health and constantly reshuffling your hand. The more cards you had in your hand, the stronger his blue cards got, with up to 90% to special moves, but it did destroy the cards in your hand. He restores health by 25% and ki by 20 when transforming. More post transformation, 70% damage inflicted, 40% damage cut for 15 counts, card draw speed, 20% of his damage healed after the combo ends, and he draws 4 fresh new shining cards and resets his hands once 15 counts pass again. Every card drawn restores 10 ki and gives 10% damage for 15 counts, and he shaves 5 ki off the enemy every time he gets hit. Zenkai. Again, apart from the damage buff, his main ability could maybe go up and heal like 40-50%, and he could definitely gain a lot more ki. I'm saying maybe like 50 ki after transforming. Post transformation, he definitely could do endurance nullification or even revival nullification. We do not have many units that do that, or maybe they're saving it for a special new unit coming out. Throw him on the future team or powerful opponent with these buffs, and I think he's definitely good to go. Again, so much combo potential, ki and health restore. And you know what, this transforming Goku Black, out of all the Goku Blacks, definitely my favorite in the game. And guess what, most people are able to have him because he's not an LF, he's not an ultra sparking unit, which means he's usable for everyone, as long as they don't make him too powerful. Next, final form Cooler. I mean, his strike card combo keeps you locked in for 2 counts. I mean, he was guaranteed to land 2 or 3 strikes on you every time he landed a strike. And his main ability, it activates 25 counts in, heals 25% health, he gets 40 ki, I nearly said 50, randomly destroys one of his own cards. Oh no, why? To draw his ultimate straight to the hand. He gets 1 card draw speed for 20 counts, nullifies endurance, nullifies cover change, 40% strike damage, 15% strike buffs to allies, and 55% damage cut. Right off kickoff, he's already pressing like Jurgen Klopp was managing him. Every entry he gets 30 ki card draw speed, he changes all the blasts to the strike and he does way more strike damage. The next strike he gets 50% extra damage, damage taken cut by 15, nullifies color advantage if facing a Super Saiyan. And that's not all. When the enemy switches while he's on the field, he will draw a strike, restore ki by 20, and after 15 counts, 15% to damage, ignores 15% of the enemy card, and -5 to strike and blast cost. He's not fading, he's peaking when others are gassed out, and guess what? Every time he uses a strike, heal 4% HP, get 5 ki, 10% damage. Every time he lands a strike, destroy all enemy green cards, -40% to enemy ki, and inflict 2 extra sub counts once per switch cycle. I mean, just look at that kit. This is really powerful, but what could have thrown this Cooler off?
Beam Cannon! I'll protect everything and everyone.
Honestly, there's not much to talk about for the Zenkai. Just give him damage and he's pretty much good to go. I mean, that kit is brutal. I mean, you could give him more blast damage if you want to make him more balanced, but yeah, he is mainly a strike unit. I mean, he's literally switching blast to strike when he comes in. And finally, one of my most used units ever in the game, one of my favorite units in the game, Bardock, the red one who could transform, a transforming late game powerhouse with insane clutch potential. I mean, his main ability, he transforms, he gains 30% to health and 50% damage inflicted, and only 5 timer counts need to elapse before he can use this. A very, maybe the fastest transformation in the game, which is really good and helpful. Second main ability when transformed, 50 timer counts need to elapse for this one, or one ally needs to be defeated. You draw a special move arts card next, which is a blue card if you didn't know, restores his own vanishing gauge by 100%, inflicts all enemies and allies with no switching. So not only are your characters locked in, your opponent's characters are locked in. So if it's a red versus a yellow, it could be GG. But guess what? If it's a red versus a blue, it's still GG, because he nullifies unfavorable element factors for 30 counts. Per defeated battle member, 25% damage inflicted, 20% special move damage. And when a team Bardock ally is no longer on the field, e.g. they've been KO'd, -5 arch cost, which resets on switch. What's good about this Bardock? I mean, he scales really well late game. in a 1v1 or 1v2 scenario going, type neutral, being able to lock in, massive blue card damage, it's amazing. And he restores health by 3% on activation for each strike used. His Team Saiyans and Team Bardock, Team Bardock definitely needs great help and would definitely benefit from this character Zenkai. Saiyans would benefit too. I mean, this unit could be improved by adding key recovery to his main ability. So after you transform, you can immediately be aggressive. I mean, we can take the second main ability from 50 counts to maybe 30, so we can get it quicker. And we can also give him a strike damage buff upon transformation so that he gets even stronger. His card draw speed could go from maybe 15 counts to 25 counts, but his strike ability to heal 3% with each card. I mean, late game, really late game, this could go up to maybe 10% to help him be a great last man unit. And those are the 5 characters who I think Zenkai would break the game. Remember to join the Discord, link below. Thank you for watching.